The newest Locker Room Workbook is now shipping. Order yours today, and Coach Giggs wants you to be in the next book. Send your comments and testimony to workbook@dailylockerroom.com.
Hey there, and welcome to the Locker Room. Coach Giggs here, and today's message, I cried about it, but I'm over it. I cried about it, but I'm over it. The other day I was having lunch at one of my favorite restaurants down there in Rumson called Barnacle Bill's, and there was a guy out there standing there talking to a girl, and I just happened to be standing there. I couldn't help but overhear him. His mouth was very loud. I'm sure you've had that before. And he was telling this girl how he divorced 2 years ago, but that he was over it. He began to say that it caused him a midlife crisis. And then she said, well, how old are you? He said, 37. Naturally, she kind of said, you ain't got no midlife crisis. And so he went on to say all the things that he did that made him the good guy in this marriage, and told this girl all the things about this ex-wife of his that made her very bad. Was he really over it? No. He wasn't over it. He was carrying this failed relationship around with him and telling all of us about this failed relationship and how it wasn't his fault. So, folks, let me try and shed some light on this. And I understand the pain and suffering of a lost relationship, but how do we get over being hurt? It starts with taking responsibility for your part. You've got to do that. I know that in my failed marriage, it's at least half my fault because I'm 50%. She's 50, I'm 50. So take responsibility for your part. Next, forgive that person for whatever they did. Not because they deserve forgiveness, but because you don't want to carry it around with you into the next relationship. And last, go find someone's company who you enjoy. This always helps us to move forward. Whenever you're in a failed relationship, get closer to your friends, your family, or find somebody else to hang around. It'll help you get over that period. And then instead of having a 2-year run of mourning, you'll have maybe a season of mourning, just a month or two. So let's get it, gang. Let's get over those failed relationships, those failed careers, and let's move forward. Take responsibility. I guarantee you do this best life ever. Thanks for joining me, gang. We'll see you tomorrow in the locker room.